Hello there, good afternoon. I am up at the Fox and Hounds pub on the Western Line. This could be a little walk or it could be a long walk. I'm going to go along the Rattlebrook. Most basic trip I can do is go along the Rattlebrook from here to Sowerton Village. Come down off the Sowerton Tors. That's the most basic trip. I had planned to actually go to Woodcock Tor, see if I can see that on the Rattlebrook Tramway. But we're starting at 1 PM today, so it's a sunny day and everything, but I don't know how much we'll get done before it gets dark. I think the last bus I can get out is something like 6 o'clock, so we will see how much I can get done. The longest journey I could do would be up to Kitty Tor. Alright. Over there, and I think this hump over here is part of it, is another one of those ROC or whatever you call them humps, and a station for monitoring nuclear seismic activity, like the one that's on top of Tor that got removed in like 1992. There's still the remnants of one of those bases up here somewhere and to the left of the wall. Can't quite remember how far it is. Anyway, it's a bit confusing because ROC to me means the Republic of China, which is not the China that is ruled by the Communist Party, but what China's legitimate rulers in Taiwan are. So get the Communist Party out, and then you've got the ROC. But I think the station that's over there is ROC, which is like Royal something, like, I thought it was like Auxiliary Engineers actually, but that'd be like AG, but Royal something Corps. So today it's a little bit icy. There's a bit of icy wind around, but it's very sunny, lots of blue sky all around. So we'll have a good walking day even if we don't get very far. But there's a arms tour up there, which I take my dad up one day, and there's Great Links Tor there. Little Links this time last year put a tent up there for a little bit for a shelter. That's quite a fun little tour. And then the Great Northern and Rattlebrook are along here. There is Lower Arms Tor. It's one of those situations where it's an icy wind but the sun's hot. So jumping between different layers here at the moment. The advantage of the wind blasting as icily as it is that the ground's dry. It blow dries the more than the ground up here very fast compared to the low-lying places outside the mall. I accidentally gone on a path leading to Great Northern. That's my plan. Hopefully I'll be able to get up in a sec. Wow, that's a blasting wind now. Oh wow. Proper blasting wind here. It's starting to push me. Ah! Cannot be heard! So I took a track that runs, okay, that track that I was on runs down a steep banked little, I don't know what it is, it's got steep dug into the rock banks, and if you go to the right of that, go on top, this is apparently where it leads. So it leads directly to Great Northern. If I'd have known that other times I've been here, I would have taken this track. Unfortunately, that's not where I'm going today. So I need to turn left at some point. Oh, here's a nice left. Let's see where this goes. Hope it's not overgrown. Yeah, that was the left-hand turn I needed to get off the track, else I would have gone to the top of Great Northern. Which I don't mind, but it's not the plan for today. We're going to bypass it. Okay, so I've managed to pick my way through the track, get back on the Rattlebrook Tramway. Didn't know about that little track I took. I just thought I'd take it at random to see if it went along the banks of the steep bit. Turns out no. Let's see where we'll end up, hopefully. We're bypassing Great Northern now, skirting around the side of it. Here on the Rattlebrook Tramway. We are past Great Northern now, you can see it over my shoulder hopefully, and going along the Rattlebrook, heading for the kink in the track. It's a big U-turn kink. We're actually at this did this trip on my Green Tor video if you want to watch that. Great Tor and Green Tor. I might actually cut the corner of the kink in the track. So the Rattlebrook goes here. I just discovered this path up here through the grass. Hopefully it'll link on to the track after it's done the weird fork. Hopefully. Doing a lot of fingers crossed today. It seems to go past a glittery boulder field and I can see two people walking up there, so I think the tramway does, well, I know the tramway continues up there, just to hope I'll be able to get to it. Here's what it looks like, and there's a boulder field, and there were two people behind that tree. That's a bummer if tons of my footage was out of focus back there. I didn't know that friggin' Sony RX10 Mark III flipped itself to manual focus. That's not a very good dial if you can just touch it a little bit and it spins. It needs to be just a button. Manual focus on, off is autofocus. Are you liking this video so far today? So I'm pretty sure that hunt is red. Max Piper, king of tour packing. Is this a tour? This thing I'm passing through now? It's got a bouldery field with the tree growing out of it. It's not marked on any maps that I know of. Don't think it's Woodcock tour, because I think that's past the king of the track. Up there on the tramway, there's a little push. the kink now. Hoping this helps signal the tramway. And I think people walking alongside. Yes, found it. So this is after the kink. There's a U-turn kink there, which I would have seen. Just cut the corner on it. That's Great Tor over there. Yeah. There's a bunch of joggers on the track today. Maybe it's part of a group jogging the tramway. I should have watched the Great Tor video before coming out so I could figure out how I got up to it. And this here's why it's a pain in the ass to get to Great Tor. These parts, especially up on Woodcock Hill. Here's a little tiny stream. Actually, this might be the River Lid. Yeah, I think this is the River Lid, and it goes up to its source up there, somewhere on Woodcock Hill. Well, I'm meant to be finding Woodcock Tor. Try again. What a way to misspeak. I'm trying to find Woodcock Tor, but Great Tor looks very tempting there, and I just can't remember how I got up there last time. And I know that I encountered bogs one way I went up, and it might be this way. But it's so distracting up there, and I know that Hunt Tor is beyond it. And I haven't done Hunt Tor, and the best way to access Hunt Tor apparently, get past the worst terrain on Dartmoor, which is what I did last time, is to come at it from Great Tor here. So it is very distracting. I might try it, I don't know. Which track is better? There's one here, there's one here, I might try that. Immediately, you're greeted with boglands. Right here. Run off from the Tor. I'm hoping, well, I mean, even if the wind has blown the ground, even if the wind has blown the ground drier here, yeah, it can't reach the bog to do that. You need, I mean, you can't fully dry a bog. Hot sunny days are the best heatwave days. I'm not going to have those until like May. Yeah, there's like bog all over here. I mean, I could go up that track, but I have a feeling I'd just hit the bog. Oh, yeah, oh, baby heads and bog. I really don't want to twist my ankle out here. Yeah, it's really quite nasty terrain. You can't actually see it until you begin to go into it. Yeah, it's like a baby head, tough grass hidden under bog. Should I try this track or go straight up? I don't know. I'm sure you get caught off by a bog. Let's try it again. I didn't re-watch my video before coming out, so let's try it again. There's bog on the track here. Bog over dry here. But then you cut off by bog a little bit here. This is hovering over bog. That's what we're dealing with. And then force you off the track because you've got to avoid the bog. It's annoying. Okay, straddled that one bit of bog on some dry grass. And I'm just climbing up this weird half boggy track. I know you get cut off up there somewhere. Oh. Yeah, this is more mud than bog. too bad just yet, just kind of like a light layer of bog sitting on the track at the moment. We are nearer the Tor. Little rock on the way there. This bit here seems dry. There's a couple of black sheep with white heads guarding it. On the Tor, I must have come a different way when I made the video. Yeah, it's just that it is that strip of bog going across the track right at the start there. Look at these fluffy fellas. Look at them. They seem quite interested in me. Ooh, and the wind hits. Icy wind. So it's just 2:10. We're making good time. I thought it'd be later than that. You can hear me even. I can see the wind wobbling the camera, so the frame must be going right. We've got time, I think. We can get to another tour in 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. We should be able to get back to the Southampton tours. Here's my view. Well, it's 2:10 now. There's a bus that goes out of Southampton at 6 o'clock. Great Links up there. Seeing people up there today. There's the edge of Great Tor that I'm on. Sheepies are still down there. In front of Woodcock and Branscombe's Loaf will be far up there somewhere. There's where we've walked today, down the side of Great Northern there. See it? See it? I can't make out the tramway from here, it must be along the top of the ridge. I'm thinking, let's go for Hunt Tor, because Hunt Tor has flummoxed me. And there's this track here. Let's see how we go with this track. Back up to Hunt Tor. I mean, Great Tor, what am I talking about? We're not Hunt Tor yet. Back up the top of Great Tor. So I saw an easy way down actually from this side. Just step down there. And there's this track. Pretty easy. Whoa! It says, slipping slightly on a rock. Is this the track or is this like a girt full of bog? Yeah, I need to go a little bit further. Oh, I need to cross this. Okay, this is a bit of a girt full of bog. I need to kind of cross it. It's a bog stream. It's only a small one though. I think I can manage that. There we go. So continues down to where we were sort of, but gets cut off by bog. There to come down from the Tor. What is this track? There's already, I can see, water and bog lying on the track. That's not so much bog, more actual water ponds. There's rocks here, but will there be rocks further up? Maybe these rocks were placed here actually to help people across just this runoff bit. Water's gone and the rocks have gone here. Could be artificial, that bunch of rocks. I'm noticing some rocks down there actually. Into Woodcock Hill. Well, I might have more than that actually, because even after sunset there's like an hour of, you can kind of see the ground okay. Weird kit thing here. Okay, there might be some trouble ahead. Let's see what the track does now. Some of this is peat. Seems dry for now. Oh, we're crossing a bog stream there. Okay, how do I do this? I'm not doing the watery bit of that. Could sink in before I get there. There's a little rock there. Well, I was worried about crossing that because I'd have to cross it on the way back as well and I'd have to step off into it. But come just over here, there's a lovely bit of gravel and the peat stream doesn't seem to be here, which is weird because where'd it go? This kind of ends there and then come back onto it, I suppose. Nice. There are ways. Oh, that was a weird hillock. Ways through some of this. Woodcock Hill over here is such a desolate part of western and north Dartmoor. Girt thing over parallel to me on the right seems to be getting a bit deeper, but maybe less watery. I wonder if that goes all the way up to Huntor 2. 2 as in as well, not there's a second Huntor. Although there might be, I don't know, I haven't seen one. I think there might be a, stop it, I think there might be a Hunter's Tor or Hunter's Rocks, but I don't think there's a second Hunt Tor. Damn! I was getting a bit hot on the head, so I took my Ushanka off. Well, the Ushanka has ear bits that muffle audio slightly, and noticeable just how loud the wind is when you take them off. And also my head's getting cold again, so I have to put one again. Nice. It's like a false peak, damn. When we get higher up we'll see Hunter. Track is being submerged a bit. That's when you see this stuff here. See how wet that is. Okay, it's passable. It's a half bog track again, but there are places you can pass. Well-known territory. So this is far from well-known. Oh hell! I can see Branscombe's Loaf. We're quite far on from it. Nice. I have at least 2 videos of that on my channel. You can go check them out. That's quite high up when you're up there, so we seem slightly higher than that at the moment. We're very high up here. What was that? Was that 500 meters? I can't remember. I mean, high up in Dartmoor standards, obviously. Any Scots or Lake District people wouldn't care. Yeah, there seems to be a straight track underneath Great Links Tor, glinting in the sun there. I can't say I remember that one. What's that one? That's a Kids Tor, right? What's that then? Oh, is that green? Is that green? What is that? There's something else back there. Oh, is that good? Oh, yes, you can watch my confusion unfolding live. Well, not live, but... Oh, I think we've reached Hunt Tor actually. You can see that poking out as well. Oh man, there's quite an ugly looking bog pond there. Can you see that? It's an ugly looking. Let's try and stay away from that. Oh, is it going to filter onto the track here? Look at that. It's weird. I don't think I've seen one like that before. What's this? I just saw this. It's very red. It's a very red bog pond. Can't see where we've come from anymore. But we can see a lot more on this side of the hill for once. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, I just stepped in some, well, that came loose. Under my foot. Still boggy bits to look out for, god damn it. Slightly minefield this track, but it's okay. I'm going to tell you once again about the other terrain that's just off from Hunt Tor up here. I'm sure you remember if you watched the video of me trying to get to it before. Worst terrain on Dartmoor that I've found. Luckily I'm approaching from a different side. So the track splits the Tor in two, that's quite interesting. What? This terrain, man. What we're going to go into. I say track. Oh, there's a bit that comes off here, so. Right. Let's go to this small stag first. There's a little flag over there. It's a little kiddies flag on top of the main Tor. I think it's a kiddies flag. Tell you, I'm not in the firing range today, as far as I know. Had a look before I went out because I thought it would be, but apparently none of these Tors are in the firing range unless you go on towards like Chat Tor and Doe Tor and that. This is nice. Look at this little straight gap. There's a little hump here. There's a little Woodcock hill. Probably see High Will Haze from here. Let's have a look around here though. That's Great Links towering up above us. Little gash I just saw. Higher stack. No, I think this is the higher stack. That's just the bigger stack, I think. Get on this. That one might be a little bigger actually. Get some wind cover. Stenga Tor, which is surrounded by bogs on the side away from Kitty Tor. And I think that might be Kitty Tor over there. I think there might be a way to it from here, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look at this gap again. It's kind of cool. Might be able to get a narrow tent in here for shelter, but I don't know where you'd put the guy ropes. Got a little step here on this corner. And like that long straight gap in there. So here the boggy, half bog track continues. And there might be a crossing over, there's kind of another bog stream over there that's kind of big, but I think this track might go to Kitty Tor. Let's go over here. Any size one. So what should we say, stack 3, stack 2, stack 1 with flag. Mainly because the first time I saw it, this was the front of it. There's a bit of a Logan stone out here. Check this out. Logan stone. Ground seems okay right here. The ground is tough right here. It's probably built onto underground rock part of the Tor. You can see that ruin down from Queen Tor. Across the street, there's like a ruin. There's Green Tor. There's the ruin. Nice little step here. So I'll try and use this. This has got to be man-made. Someone's got a rock and positioned it as if it's a ramp. I'm going up. There's a ramp, and then there's a slope. Horrible looking gap there. I can get up to here. Probably get on top, to be honest. Lean into this. Directly from the Rattlebrook Tramway, you'll be in a world of hurt. Watch my video on Green Tor and Gren Tor, Donegal Tors for why. But I mean, if you watch the video, you can kind of see it second hand or first hand. Here's a picture of it from here. Get a little glimpse of what it looks like, but it's very deceptive, right? Right there. So that terrain there, like you guess you could cross from there to here, that is horrible, horrible terrain. Basically, your foot vanishes between kind of calf height hillocks, like baby heads, but they're like calf height. Your foot vanishes, there's foliage on top, so it goes into the dark. You don't know how far your foot's going into the dark because your foot keeps going down, and you think, okay, is my foot gonna land on something now? And it doesn't, and then it does, and what it lands on is either hard, squidgy, or complete liquid bog. So it's absolutely nightmare. Every step is like that, and it's a massive field that you have to go through. If someone can cross it, take Wellington boots, maybe take walking poles. Tell me if you find a way to cross it, because well, I wouldn't even try, to be honest. I'm accidentally pressing buttons in these gloves. I wouldn't even try because it's like nightmare terrain. So it's 3 o'clock. I have 3 hours, I'd say, till the bus. I'm going to try and reach Kitty Tor, I think, over there. And if I reach Kitty Tor, I might even try the Stenga Tor. Sun's still got a bit before it dips below Great Links over there. But yeah, hopefully I can get back on the Rattlebrook Tramway before dark, and then I'm pretty set until the Sowerton Tors, and then I've got to navigate my way down the Sowerton Tors, and then I'm fine as long as I get to the road before 6. This is a semi-spontaneous, semi-organised journey. So there appear to be 2 tracks here. That one seems to go to the boggy river girt thing that's over there. This one on the map is the edge of the girt and it turns right and heads to Kitty. That seems to be this track on the map, so again we'll see how far we get. Let's try and do it. Leaving Hunt Tor behind. Boxes up here, that's part of how you tell Kitty Tor apart, these things around it. It's 2 military box rooms, whatever, sheds. Oh, track verdict so far. Remarkably dry. Let's see if that changes. Exposed bog wall. I'm near the exposed bog wall. There's sandy coloured grass. Just put my foot down. That's scary, dude. What is this? Can I cross this? What is this like? This is fun. Why wasn't that fun? What the fuck? It's a little bit soft, but not as soft as... What the fuck? This is fun. Okay, what? Okay, there's a patch there where you go straight in. It's not the whole thing, it was just where I was treading. What the? That was bizarre. I thought it was going to be the whole thing was... There's like a layer of light coloured grass in like the shape of a river, you know, bordered with different coloured grass on either side. And that's where the thing was. But it was just that one bit where I was treading. That is bizarre. Oh, he did it again. He did it again. It's super soft. What is this terrain? And it's okay again. And it's okay again. Okay, this is right, okay. This is strange. Some parts of this path are just some little footsteps where you can put your foot. It's super soft and your foot sinks right down. What the hell? Could have been worse. And then this bit again, really dry all over. And is that a rock or is that actually a sheep? That's an animal, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh yeah, it's an animal. Yeah, it's a sheep. I was wondering why there were so many weird boggy patches here, but we're in line with that bog stream girt thing. Runs down there, that must be really tracks crossing over that right now, so I keep bumping into wet patches. Right, that makes sense. I didn't think we'd reach that, but I think we've made a lot more progress than I thought. It's a bit wet. Let's go up here and round and on the track again. Nice. Okay, let's see how far we've come. Kitty Tor. Should I take it? I mean, or will it lead me to bad fortune? It's a more direct route, I think, but I don't know. No, maybe I'll stay on this track so I can find out where I am. Kitty Tor is quite high, I think. It's one of the highest on Dartmoor. I'll have to check the height of that and put it there in the edit. Okay, right here the track widens to a more boggy area. I don't know if you can see it. It's a shooting experiment. It's over there. Yeah. More likely to sink over there. Maybe we can go off to the right here to get across. Oh, no, we're in sinking stuff now. No. Past it. You can hardly see it. There's message to traverse, and you can hardly see the difference from the dry ground until you're right on it looking down. Similar seems to be on our right again, following us parallel tour, walking alongside the other side of the valley from towards Land's Ledge now. Stenga Tor's out there somewhere. I'd like to be able to see Stenga Tor from Kitty Tor if possible, but I don't know if it's possible. It would be cool. It's like I'm hardly going to be out here much at Kitty Tor, and apparently the best way to reach Stenga Tor is from Kitty Tor. So it's like, now I'm here, I'm wondering if I should venture into the boglands to have a look at that tor or not. Almost there. Arr! Here we are at Kitty Tor. Yes. A little bit of bogland around. It's a mixture, like the track. There's Stenga Tor. It's downhill from here. Weird. Its other name is the Camel. See, it's kind of got a bit of a face there. Blacker Tor is behind it. Here we go. Let's go over to this lower stack, number 2 stack. I'll call it because it's lower. Although it is the first one you reach, so I don't know. There's a Dartmoor range marker. So I told you we're not on the firing range today. We're actually right on the very edge of the Accountant range. See those white and red range markers? So while we go out in the middle of nowhere here, we are probably, what time is it? We are late afternoon, 3:25. There's a bit of a track here, I can see a track there. Might go up that in a sec, maybe. Here we go. Here's some rocks. Is the more Dartmoor area. There's a tiny shelter there for your wind shelter. Lots of big broad flat rocks on top there. Look at this, it's like someone's tried to mix concrete into the surface somehow. There's a little bit of a track going off there towards Amycombe Hill, which stretches all the way down here toward the Cleeve. Amazing views around here. Let's go up to the top stack. Look at this overhang. these two stacks actually. Here's the old rock here. Again, that's separated from where the flagpole is. Big pond over there. There's some nice stones in the track here. So is this at the top of the hill, I wonder? These rocks. There must be a big jog for one of the army guys to go all the way up here to get a flagpole up when the firing's on. Apart from the icy wind, it's a good day for it. This is a little bit like Chat Tor, but smaller, I'd say. But higher, way higher. There's another bit of a track that zooms off there, maybe to Green Tor, I don't know. I was thinking of coming down that track there. Interesting stack. Right, so I'm going to go back down here and just give Stenga Tor a try until I hit a big wall of bog, and then I'll probably turn back if that happens and be on my way to try and get to the Southern Tors, or just get to the tramway before the sun starts getting low. Nice and high. Right, so there's Stenga, the camel coming out there. I think some of the translations of it are like Stinkator, probably because it's surrounded by bogs, so it's probably got a bad reputation there. So there is a track, and this is meant to be the easiest way. Let's just see how bad the terrain is. The thing is, most of the bogs of Stenga Tor are on the other side of it from this, like in a big crescent around it on the other side. So apparently this is the best way to get near it. I might just get near it. Track's very dry so far. Spoke too soon. That's like the worst bit of bog I've hit today so far. Stepped in there, had to step back pretty quick. And just like that, the track's dried up again. It's purely locational at the moment. Let's see what happens nearer the Tor. I mean, I'd be kicking myself if I didn't at least try to get here now that I'm at Kitty Tor, because I know I'm not going to be going this far into the moor in this direction very often. So, dude, we're beyond halfway there. There's some killer friggin' baby heads up there. Really big ones. That's like bigger than basketball size. Okay, we're very close now. We've arrived at a little bit of boggo terrain here. Let's have a look now. Let's consume the track. I'm going to move inward from this range marker, right next to the edge of the firing range. See how far we've come. So now we're breaking off. I think the track starts from this range marker anyway, so we'll be able to find our way back to it. What's this? What terrain is this? What? So, okay, are there any tracks? That's not a track. Prancing around here, trying to find out. Is that like a track? jump. There's like a weird little water-filled trench thing. Okay, baby head bit over here on the edge is dry. There's some reeds there though. See the Tor's in front of us, but gotta keep looking down. Oh, this really white grass here is quite dry. What about this though? What's that like? Oh, that's boggy. Okay. Full of water. What about over here? Oh, we're on lots of sponges full of water. Yep. Huh. This might be the closest we can get, I don't know. Just like looking around here. Bog adventure. It's only adventure till you get stuck waist deep. Oh, don't enter my boots. Okay. I'm a little bit cut off here. I mean, we're literally what? 20 metres from the Tor? How is that? 15, 20 metres from the Tor? It's this terrain though, boys. Also, I'm on a time limit. I've got to head back soon. Look at this stuff. What's this like? Is this a hill? There's a little hill here. There's a hill. What? This is funny. Yeah, it's a Tor that's sat on a sponge basically, full of water. Everything I'm stood on is a water-filled sponge right now, like everything. What if I walk on the top of the tufts? Can I? No, because they're really soft underneath. Is that hard ground over there, or am I just... Is that bollocks? That's not hard ground. Dude, we're at Stenga Tor, I'm saying it. I can't touch it without losing a boot, and perhaps going deeper than that. No. It doesn't look like much on the ground, does it? Until you actually step in it. Okay, guys. I hope you can hear me okay. I hope you can hear me okay in this wind. The Stenga Tor out of reach because of the bogs. Best I could do. But it's been a long walk, and I still got to leave a longer walk to get back to Sowerton village before the bus leaves. Oh, I tell you, it's a hell of a climb going in reverse up from Stenga Tor to Kitty Tor again. Oh, that's kind of steep. Oh, that was a big climb. Oh, there's a big climb back up here again to Kitty Tor top. Now I gotta choose my track. I think that track is in line with the Rattlebrook Tramway. I'll pick it up So going down that one, let's hope there's not tons of bog down this one. Already had that experience all day. Sure, I'll get some more before this is done. I can see an area full on bog puddle down there. Hopefully I won't run into that. Dried peat. Just like compacted black solid. That's crazy. I sure hope this is a track I saw on the map and stays a track and isn't just some weird long runoff area. There is a lot of pure black peat showing through on this track, but I'm lucky a lot of it is quite firm for some reason. It doesn't seem to have absorbed much water, or maybe it's dried off to a certain degree, so you can step on it for a few moments before it goes down. This is what I mean. Look at this. This is very dry, very firm peat. It doesn't have much water in it, but some of it does. See the Dunna goat tours over there. There's wood in the ground here. I thought I lost the track for a minute. I don't know what this wood is. I think I found it. Found the track again. Maybe this is some of those peat ponds that the diggers were here to create little nature reserves, putting bogs back. Look at that. There's water there. Trench off to my right. No, have we met an impasse? Looks like there's a bog tributary coming off. Does the track end? Can I keep going? I need to keep going. I really don't want to get stuck out here with the track ending down here before I reach the Rattlebrook. Okay, I might be able to cross this. Okay, it might not be as bad as I thought. There's stones. Try stepping there. What's this? What is this? This is quite firm. Okay. Whew. I'm getting a little worried that this track will vanish or just be a big impasse. That looks like a fucking impasse right there. That's that huge wait. What? There's like things you can walk on over there? Like planks? What is this place? What the fuck do I have to do here? Okay. So you come down here. Do you? There's a rock there, there's a rock over there. There's a rock over there. We're on a rock, on a bog. What? Do they expect me to walk? I can't walk through this. There's actual water there. What the fuck? Okay, where is the track, guys? What's bog, what's not bog? Is that bog? This is weird. They've created a nature reserve out of bogs and you've got to island hop over them. But I don't think there's any way I can island hop over this. Literally have to find the dry bits. I can't get to those planks without crossing this watery bog shit. Holy fuck. I got to the planks. That slowed me right down. I'm probably behind time now. What is this? What is this place? Look at this place. planks here. They're not everywhere though. I thought this was kind of going to be a straightforward track. It's a mess. Be out of that bit, but it looks like there's another bit coming up, which is the giant bog pond that I saw. I can see the Rattlebrook Tramway. I just need to get to it. It's interesting in one way and worrying in another. Is this the ruins that you can see from the tramway? Yeah, there's a ruined building here. Wow. Okay, what's the best way through? I guess right through the middle. Done with this video yet. There's too much happening this way, I think, but how is another story. There's rocks you can step on in places. This is a fucking stream. Step in the stream, that's not bad. It's just what's behind it that sucks. There's rock there, I need to go over there. Okay, this is going to be a bit wet. It's going to be fucking wet. Okay, we're on a beach. I didn't think I'd be on a little beach today, but we're on a bog beach. Look at this. I thought that was a deep pond from further back, but I think it's mostly kind of surface bog. Yeah, it's just that stream that was a pain in the ass. Oh, are we on it? I think we're on it. Whew. Okay. No navigation problems unless it gets dark before we reach the Sowerton Tors. 1 hour and a half to get to the Sowerton Tors and get down. This is becoming a challenge. There's Huntorian, past the crazy terrain, swallows your legs up. And some other walkers there coming off Green Tor. We're out now in the sunnier parts of the tramway, pushing on forward. Woodcock Tor is here and it still hasn't been got. And if I can work out where the bulge in the track is before Grand Tor, then I can peek over the edge of the track and show you Woodcock Tor and tick that one off before I go. Still got 30 minutes to 5 and then, oh, actually 20 to 5 and then we've got an hour to 6. 1 hour 20 to get to Sowerton Village, so if I can show you, I'll stop off. That's such a massive door, isn't it? So what we're looking for Woodcock Tor is a little bulge like that in the track before you see Grand Tor, or when you see Grand Tor. God, Northern looks huge as well from here. Alright, there's a little kink in the track here. I might just poke my head over the rim, see what I can see. There's a couple tiny rocks here. Doesn't look like a tor. still turning around, so it's worth working off to the side every now and then. We're on a bend. I don't know if we're on the bend. Let's have a look up here. Can't see anything. There's some rocks. Is that it? Let's go down to them rocks. We got a bend. Okay. That might be it. I know it's a minor tor. I don't think we have to deal with bog around here. Oh, let's take this green slope. Slight bit of track here, maybe. This might be it. This might be it. Yeah. Trying not to bludgeon my feet on the rocks after they've had a long walk. And there's still more to go. Yeah, there's a bunch of rocks here. This is kind of prominent here. Okay, I think we found it. Woodcock Tor. Goes with Woodcock Hill, but nowhere near as vast and mysterious. Just a little tor on the way past Rattlebrook Tramway. Let's go walk up it, I guess. Oh. There we go. And we're on top. So that's the final tour for today. So 4 new tours, I think. I'm counting Stenga Tor. I know I didn't get there, but that bog, man, I'm gonna count it. So it looks a long way, doesn't it? I have 1 hour and 7 minutes to do it in. Get myself down to the kink in the track, go right, get off the Southern Tors immediately. Seems like a long way, but I know if I just keep putting one foot forward in front of the other, I'll get there. It's amazing how fast you can cover ground on Dartmoor. Bye bye Grentor. There she is, bye bye Grentor. That's valley. It's so good now. Making good time. Haven't reached the kink yet, will do shortly. It's 5 o'clock, so now the hour begins. I think I might be able to make it. Here is the Rattlebrook U-turn kink. Finally reached it. There are tracks that come off this now that go to Southern. We walked up that Rattlebrook and we cut the corner. I was going to say this morning, but it's this afternoon actually, was it? Started late. It hasn't got dark. I thought it'd get dark before I'd reach the village. Back on the kink. This weird car park bay thing that no one goes up here. There's also another mini track that comes off earlier that goes lower. Not sure whether I should have got that one or not, but let's try the high route. Lovely walking terrain this so far. There we go, coming into view. Oh god, we're quite set back from the Southern Tors. yeah, let's traverse this massive area between here and Southampton Top. I didn't know was here. So I think we have to contour around a weird valley thing. The end of this valley here. I'm not quite sure what's in it actually, but I guess we're going over there. We've also got to go down and then climb up, and then climb down again once we reach the Tor. We've been pretty high up today. Once we get to those rocks on the horizon there, we'll still be kind of high up. Remember how steep it is climbing the Southampton Tors from the village. It's hella steep. Ooh. We've reached the top of this weird valley. I don't know what it's meant to contain, but here's the top of it. Maybe it's just dry up here and then everything builds up into a river as it goes down. Oh, there is some water here. It's not really, no, not really. It's just a little wet patch. Here's the valley. It's the top of the valley. Weird. It's come from up there. And I think that's Corn Tor just there actually. So yeah, we were skirting Corn Tor. Now we gotta go uphill again to get up to the level of the Southampton Tors. There's a side track there, but we're gonna go up and then down. Come on, chickies, I'm coming down. Come on, sheepies. I'm sure I tried this route before once to see if it was any less steep, and I think actually it isn't. But I'm coming down anyway. What's this stack? I don't recognise this stack. Is this another secret south stack? Look at this. Can't remember seeing this before. Maybe ramble down here. Steep grass walking. Very steep grass walking. That might be a bit too steep. I'll try it anyway. Oh, alright. I'm down. It's a whole lot west Lindy here. It's a whole lot less windy. West Lindy. Here we are, the slopes. The main steep slopes you where the gate is from here. There's like a weird meeting table thing around here somewhere. Like a Stone Age meeting table. That must be down here. That's not the main walk-up point. It must be over here. Yeah, I can see where the water feeds in over there. Just... oh, the stream crossing. It's not yet 6. In fact, I'm going to have a bit of a wait for the bus. But look, it's getting quite a nice sunset as well. Okay, so that's really the end of my video this time. We took in Great Links Tor, which we've been to already. This time we got to Hunt Tor, went to Kitty Tor, and then went down as far as we could, get down to Stenga Tor, surrounded by bogs. And then on the way back along the Rattlebrook Tramway, we took in Woodcock Tor, found that one at last. So that ticks off an entire zone of Great Links on my Western Line map. Thank you for watching.